Hello, it's Fiery Grace the Gifted. I'm here with a divine masculine channeled love letter. I've already blessed and shuffled. Let's find out what the divine masculine collective has for us today. Hi. It's hard for me to say this to you, partly because it's a little strange for me in general, but also because a part of me knows that deep down, you don't really need me. You don't need anyone. You're loving and you're sweet and you're kind. And so I think that you know that people need you. And I'm starting to understand that maybe you feel more fulfilled when you're able to be there for people. That makes a lot of sense. But need? You don't need me. And yet, with every fiber of my being, all I want to do is save you, protect you, provide all your needs. I cannot help but want that, cannot help but need to be there for you. And it does, it feels crazy to say that, knowing that off the top of my head, I really can't think of what I could do for you. But it's because of what I feel after that thought. A little deflated, I think. It's because of that feeling after that makes me understand just how much I want this, just how valuable you are to me, and how much it pains me that as much as you might want me, you don't need me. And for some reason, I really want you to need me. I think that's something I find really special about you. You make me crazy. You always are looking for the higher minded thinking. You always want to make sure that whatever it is that you're going to do is going to be right in the grand scheme of things, and even down to the last detail. And I feel like sometimes when you focus on me, you lose that, which I understand because there's a lot that I need help with that I don't think is really meant for you to handle, is really meant for you to deal with. There is a lot that I need to work on that only I can fix. And so I guess I understand that if you take your eyes off the prize and you put them on me, things get a little weird. But for the most part, you do. You watch for places where you can fit in and be whatever people need you to be. You're not afraid to go where you're needed, and you're not afraid to step in places where people don't even see your value. You flow so beautifully through life. And it's so impressive, and it makes me want you even more. It makes me almost nervous. And I feel like I have to do whatever I can just to get you to see me. It's the strangest thing, but it just seems like the more you run away from me, the more I want to chase you. And the farther I let you get away from me, the emptier I feel. All I want is to know, to feel deep down that something good is coming, and to know that with everything I am, know that with everything that I do, that I think, that somehow, some way, that love and that hope and that excitement that comes with the thought of being there for you, that one day it's real, that one day I can take the leap and I can find you and I can be that support system that maybe you do need, that I don't see. Or I can be that provider and that protector, because maybe there are things that I just don't really understand yet. That whatever the case is, that when I'm ready to come in and love you like you're supposed to be loved, that this feeling won't go away. Because for some reason, a part of me is afraid that once I get there, and once I have the chance to do all the things that I want to do with you and for you, I guess that same old thought process kicks in and I get a little scared. I get a little scared that I'm going to drop the ball, or I'm going to get bored, or I'm going to make a mistake, or I'm just going to drag you down. And I don't want to think like that. I don't want to be that person anymore. I want the feeling that is here that just keeps pushing me forward. I want that to be real. I don't just want to be able to trust you, but I want to be able to trust my own feelings and my own desires. I want to do the things that make me feel crazy and see the results that prove I'm not. And for the first time in my life, I look at you and I realize, as crazy and strange as this sounds to say, that you are one of the biggest opportunities that has ever come my way. And it's not that I want to use you or take advantage of you. It's just that there's something about this connection that we have that inspires me and excites me and shows me new parts of myself and shows me a new future, a new tomorrow, one that I'd never even thought possible. You seem to have all this fresh, new beginning, new start energy to you. And I used to be afraid of it. And now I'm more afraid that I'm going to lose out on the chance to be a part of that with you. Or that when I get there, I'm just going to bring all of it to a halt. I'm working really hard to stop thinking like that. And I'm doing everything I can to make sure that there's nothing in me that is trying to be manipulative or hateful or angry, that there's no part of me that's just trying to get whatever I can get, because I know I've done that before. I know I've been there before. I know that I've made mistakes that have cost me things before. And this, what we have and what it does to me, I can't. I feel like this has been the missing link for so long. Deep down, as much as I denied it, I've always known that I've needed a partner and a family and love. As crazy as it sounds to say it, I know I needed it. Deep down, I knew that there was so much conflict in me because there was a right way. There was a right way for me to do things and a right way for me to go about things. And I also knew that as much as I denied it, I needed a muse and I needed to be inspired. And something about you has come along and you have touched me in every part, every aspect of who I am. You have sparked something in me. You have made me feel like there is magic in this world, magic that I can access, magic that I can use. And maybe even there's some magic in me that I've never understood that seems to go untapped until I think about you. This is what I want. As much as I've lied to myself and denied it, this is what I want. This is what I need. And I can't deny what I feel anymore. I can't deny what I know to be true just because it makes me uncomfortable. I can't deny wanting to become better, not just for me anymore, not for these old selfish reasons I always had, but because all I can think is, what if this feeling I have isn't wrong or crazy or narcissistic or whatever? Maybe this feeling that I have, that deep down, I just know you need me. Deep down, there are things that I may not understand, but they're there. And there's a reason why I feel called and led to come to you, to save you, to love you, to protect you. It's because it's true. Something in me feels like I got the message, even if I don't understand how or what it's trying to say, or I something in me knows that this gray area that I've been in for so long has only been gray because you are not there. Because you are the light that's been missing from my life. And now I want to learn everything there is to know about you. I want to practice and study you and do everything I can. But I also want to be honest with myself. I also want to acknowledge that this is the most humbled I've ever been. Because even though I have all these desires and feelings like I'm supposed to be there in that way for you, I also understand that you could probably do it yourself. And that it's more an honor and a privilege to even have the opportunity than it is some great calling. The chance to be in your life and to love you and to learn from you and to increase in my own gifting and my own power. That's why it's an opportunity. Because you're not the type of person that would let anyone be in your life without returning so much to them. You have this great, big, beautiful energy, and you can't help but give and love and share with the people in your life. And even though I may not really deserve that chance to be around someone so magical, a part of me sees that it's not really about what I deserve, it's about what I'm meant for. And I want that. I want you. I want us. I want to bring my one little bit of goodness that I've got. And I want to be a part of this vast, glorious enterprise that you've got going, because I have gone through the full gambit of emotions, from being jealous, denying how amazing you are. I mean, I've been through it all, and at this point, I just can't deny it anymore. I want everything that you've got. And so, right now, I'm just looking to figure out how I fit into your world, how I can come in and do the most good, how I can be a part of something incredible right alongside you. And it's really exciting to think that sooner than later, I'm going to figure it out. And knowing you, you'll already be ready for me. I know it sounds crazy. I know you don't need saving. I know you can do it all on your own. But that doesn't mean that I don't want to try to be a part of this beautiful thing, because I feel so strongly. I'm pretty sure you are everything I've ever needed or wanted. And I don't think I know I'm ready. I can't wait.